So those are my bullet points today. I really, really can't thank you enough for coming here and listening to us. Uh, you've actually heard the principal peoples talk, and if you have questions and want to have a discussion about that, I get stuck every year with Joshua's kids. They're college grad student sort of age, and I give them a discussion about Indian spiritualism, and it really hooks them a lot because it's different than Anglo-Christian society they're being educated in, and so I wind up probably doing another hour just with 4 or 5 kids that have like spiritual questions because they have it in them, and they almost feel guilty, and some of you do too. Some of you feel guilty because you have it in you, but you're not native. And so it's like, well, I can't really address the world that way because you have to be native to feel that way. You don't have to be native to feel that way. You just have to feel that way. So one of my mentors is just an incredible medicine man from the Swiminish tribe. Asked me to speak at his daughter's funeral. One of the messages about the other side, death and dying, what that involves, and we won't talk about that. What we will talk about is his second message, and his second message is the one I want you to remember today. The second message is this. It has to do with our teachings. Indian people always talk about our teachings and the preservation of those teachings. So we all have these teachings. You have teachings when you grew up. They had teachings when they grew up. We have teachings over here when we grew up. And the preservation of those teachings, this great mystery of preservation of teachings. It's a great medicine man wanted me to tell his tribe this. How do we do that? How do we save all these teachings? Here it comes. It's really complicated. It's not quite as bad as trigonometry, but close. You say it out loud to somebody else. When you voice that teaching out loud, it's preserved. The messages you hear from Dan, the messages you hear from Randy, Richard Hart, me, other people, and they don't even have to be native. They just have to be people in your community. Gordy Reno is here, and Gordy Reno is just like my brother. I love Gordy like nobody's business. But that voicing the teachings is what saves it. Those teachings to me are our past. Those past teachings are what's going to be useful in the future. Thanks for spending your day with us.